Well, how are you? I hear from various people that you're flying at the moment.
Oh, flying's when I get back on the pitch. But the rehab's coming on very well and progressing. In great strides, and it feels good. But it's still a building process, and it's still getting strength back into the leg and just getting used to things again. Really.
What can you do and what can't you do out on the training ground at the moment?
Well, I can do quite a lot of exercises. To be honest, I can run, I can jump, I can kick the ball, I can strike the ball. There's not really much I can't do, but it's just getting up to speed with game tempo and like I said, just getting strength around the knee to protect it.
Presumably, you can't do contact stuff just yet.
No, I haven't done it so far. I'm not saying I couldn't, but I haven't put that to the test. But yeah, that'll be the next step once I get a certain amount of strength into it. Then after that it'll be contact, and after that hopefully start moving towards into games.
You've just been to the States for a month. What was the idea behind that?
Well, basically it was just a case of going away and getting dedicated training for a month where you're training long hours and you're working really hard. Just more away from the environment of being around here, and you're working with different people and different opinions and almost different ways of working. And they work with some top athletes and they're magnificent over there, and there was a big help to me.
I think your sort of injury is pretty common in American football, isn't it? And that was another reason why you went out there, because they're set up to deal with it, aren't they?
Yeah, my injury was more of an impact injury, so yeah, they've seen more of these, and like you said, they're more set up and more prepared for it better than we are. But we have great physios here that have done superb for me. But it was more a case of just pulling myself out of the environment and just going away and getting some real work done. I've definitely seen the benefits from it.
Of course, you picked up the injury last November against Cardiff. It's been a long old time. Have there been any dark times for you? You always appear to be pretty positive and pretty bubbly, but have there been any dark times for you?
Not really. When I first did it, we knew what we was in for. I kind of got my head around the time scale. I'll be out fairly quickly. And thankfully for me, the rehab's gone very smooth so far. So I've not really had no real setbacks to get down about. I've always had set myself little goals and achieved them, and then pushed on to the next one. So thankfully the rehab's gone spot on, and so it's allowed me to keep striving for the next step. So yeah, in the spirit wise, very very fortunate, career and very fortunate job. So, and it's just something that I've been unlucky with. But I've no doubt that I'll be back stronger and probably quicker than when I left.
I saw you outpace Didsey on the training ground the other week.
It's not a marker. No, not really. Yeah, I think Didsey thought I was still in my early rehab stage. I don't think he realised how far down the line I was, and he tried to chase me, and I had to drop a few gears. So yeah, I think the rehab will put me in good stead. I'll definitely come back stronger physically. There's no doubt about that one. I think my speed will improve. I think my all-round game will improve. So in a strange way, I think it'll make me become a better player. When I first did it at Cardiff, I remember Craig Bellamy came into the change room to see how I was and what happened. And I was talking to him at the time, and he said to me at the time when I just did it, he said it's probably be the best thing that could happen to me. Obviously, I looked at him like, how stupid can one man be? But I can understand. I'm starting to see what he means. And like he said, he was at Norwich, and he wasn't, when he did a bad knee injury, he wasn't really at that level he wasn't physically strong enough to push on to that next level. And the year outs made him come back stronger and a lot more professional with his work. And after he came back, he pushed on to great things. So I can see to a certain extent what he meant.
Finally, how does the knee feel? Does it feel any different to pre the injury, and what sort of timescale do you think you'll be putting on a return to match action?
First of all, my knee feels really good. It doesn't really feel any different. It feels solid. It feels strong. It feels very good. But you have to be careful and not get above yourself. You have to respect what the surgeon says and the time scales he sets you. You know, the time set was around December time, the Christmas time, when he first did the operation in December. Obviously my rehab's going really well, and he's been able to basically say, yeah, you can come back maybe a little bit before, but that's the kind of time scale we're looking at. If I can come back before and it feels strong enough to do so, I'll be back. I'm desperate to get back out there but obviously not putting myself at risk.